Hi guys. So I watch intuitive readers all day, every day, and I do my own intuitive reads constantly. I was thinking, why don't I start doing it myself? The videos will get better. I'll show you my face when I'm not as haggard looking. Okay, here we go. This is the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Goddess Oracle by Amy Sophia Marashinsky, the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle by Lon. I knew I was going to get it wrong. I had to read the book. I love this one. This one is inspired by Plato. And then The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So I honestly have not thought about it until now. Like, what kind of a pick a card reading am I going to do for you guys? But I want to do it with all the decks. I get you lined up to the dates. I'm very into astrology. Okay, this is great. One just came out. Queen of Wands. Maybe that'll be the name of my channel. Let's see. I love this though. This is awesome. I never thought I'd do this. And then I randomly today just decided to teach myself Bohemian Rhapsody on the piano because I saw the movie last night. And just to do this. It's like the only day I don't have my daughter. And it's the day before my birthday. So I was like, I need to start doing things for myself. Here we are. Probably won't make my intros as long either, unless like the people who start following me like me ranting. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of just go with what you guys want. I feel like I'm good at this. I love this. I like talking to people. Could use some more people in my life who are into this stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do 3 or 4. 3. I'm gonna do 3 piles. This will be 1, 2, and 3. 4. What your love life looks like and what is coming. This is going to be, I forgot the exact term. This read, you can read anytime. It won't just be for 2018 or 19. This will be anytime. 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. 3 piles. Okay. 1. Pile 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love these. They're so beautiful. Okay, I want you to see them. I can do it where the cards are already in the piles. Like before I start the video. Like I said, I'm winging it. Pile number 2, please. 2. I'm going to take this as 3. Okay, thank you. 1. This one wants to come out. 2. Oh, that one wants to come out. It's like, hey. 3. 3. It's funny because, like, I just got these decks individually because they were the ones I wanted. Oops, sorry, you saw it. That's 1. And they all go together really well, and I would never have thought these all go together so well, but they do, and I love that. I love how life works out like that, you know what I mean? Like, you'll buy a bunch of different items of clothing, and then they all just end up going together, and you're like, oh my god, I didn't even plan that. Maybe that's just me, because I'm a fashion stylist. Alright, number 2, please. Is that 2? 3. Yes. Rider-Waite. As many as want to come out for number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. One more for number one. Ooh, two more, three more, four more. That doesn't feel right. Move on to number two. Okay. 2 for 2. I don't want number one to feel left out though. One more for number one, please. Just one, please. That's 4 again. I don't know why 4 keep wanting to come up for number one. I feel like that's too many. It's too many, please. Okay, this one. This? Yes. Okay, number 3. 2 for number 3, please. There's 1. There's 2. Alright, now I'm just going with my intuition here. Because, you know, intuitive readers, that's what we do. There's no set standard, I've noticed. And I love that. I want to show you the bottoms. This is for everyone watching. I'm going to take that as a reverse. Here we go. Let go of control issues. But aren't we watching these videos to get a little control? That one's a double-edged sword. But however that resonates, let go of control issues. Romantic love, that's why we're all here, right? Order. Life is very chaotic. We're trying to bring some order to this chaos, aren't we? Trying to figure out our romantic situations. And I love how the moon was reversed. I read reversals for Rider-Waite, and this is like, I feel like this is like coming out of the shadows. We're going to get some clarity today. So, here we go. Now, I'd also love to eventually start doing like crystals that you can pick from or objects. I think it's really fun when people do that. But for now, you know, 1, 2, 3. I feel like it's helpful to base it off of the cards and how they look too, or just take a second to look at each one. Ask your guides and your angels for help, or your intuition for help. You'll know which one it is. All right. So, pile number 1. Take a look here. Okay. So, the Hermit in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. Let's see if you can see a little better. I'll work on the lighting too, guys. So you're coming out of a time where, you know, you were holding your lamp, you were trying to see through the dark, and you were going down this tunnel, you were just trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel. You're leaving this 8 of Cups, whatever it was that didn't serve you. But you're coming out of this now. This is where you were. Okay? You're in transition between one world and another, one end of the tunnel to the other end. And the way to get through this, you know, in the way that serves you best and the highest good of all, is through forgiving and learning. Forgive the other person or people, forgive yourself. What are the lessons? You know, sometimes when you're going through a tunnel, transition from one world to another, it's like there's a lot of people you have to forgive. And there's a lot of things you have to forgive that you did, but it's important, you know? We all have lessons to learn. I don't like to think of things as mistakes. I like to think of them as lessons. And don't forget about Hathor. Don't forget about pleasure in this process, you know? I feel like this is also where you're going. That's the other end of the tunnel. But also, while you're going through this tunnel, don't forget about this. It's important. Please your senses. I was going to say please your sentences. Please your senses, you know. Pleasure yourself. I like this term I picked up from this tantric teacher, and she's like, self-pleasure practice, I don't know, masturbate. Huh. That's basically what I'm saying. But also, enjoy food, enjoy music, enjoy movies. Take yourself out. Have a nice bath where you have some oils in the diffuser and give yourself a massage. I did that the other night. It was epic. I'm in transition too, so I feel like I really identify with pile number 1. So there's pile number 1. All right, pile number 2. Ooh, pile number 2, eh? All right, I want to read these together. So first, I want to start with these. I love this. I feel like this is who you always are. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands embraces her shadow. She creates from her shadow. She is dark and beautiful, and she is not sorry. I feel like this is something also maybe from your past, or current energy, it feels like. Past to current energy. And this is something you need to embrace about yourself because the Queen of Wands is a queen. She creates. Darkness is not always evil. Darkness is beautiful. That's why you need to embrace your shadow. I totally get it, though. You know what I mean? I totally get it. So, this is also with the Rider-Waite. I feel like this is where, once you embrace your shadow, this is where you're going to be celebrating. Parties. Parties where you can meet people. Friends, lovers. But I feel like this is part of your romantic past and present, embracing your shadow. Maybe you had a lot of shadow situations that came up in your romantic relationships where, it got really dark, it was really traumatic, it was really emotionally draining, and however that manifested. But once you embrace that aspect of yourself, it's going to be a very celebratory time. And you'll find that you connect with people too, because we all have a dark side. And this is what I find interesting is I believe this is your future. I feel like once you heal that shadow aspect of yourself, and what I mean when I say that is not heal your dark side. I mean, your dark side is beautiful. Embrace it. Because once you embrace it, healing is natural. I think this is what's coming to you. Past life relationship. Something epic. I mean, look at that picture. Right. All right, so that's pile number 2. Pile number 3. Up. Okay. Past energies. Looks really rough. I get this too. I understand this 9 of Swords energy. It's hard to sleep. It's hard to sleep when you got a bunch of crap. Emotional crap, Seems like there was more than one person you went to battle with, and looks like you won, but you're not proud of yourself, Or you're dealing with this right now, like, this is a little hard for me to read. All right, hold on. Basically, there is a battle for sure, or is a battle, and it's keeping you up at night. That's what I'm going to go with. Or this is how it was. But justice is coming in. That, or I can also see this as, although you had to defeat multiple people, or one person who meant a lot to you, something big, it was justified. I see it like that too. Like, don't feel bad about it. That had to happen. I feel like that's an option, and I feel like also justice coming into your present. Like, what's keeping you up at night isn't going to keep you up at night any longer. And the way to get there, I love how these cards all come together, isn't it beautiful? Is compassion. Compassion for yourself. Compassion even for the people or person that you went to battle with. What were the lessons? If you can understand what you learned from it, that'll help you to have compassion. If you can understand why they did what they did, or whatever traumas they had, that affected the way that they treated you, It's easier to forgive and have compassion when you can understand them, when you can understand yourself, when you know what lessons they had to learn through you, what lessons you had to learn through them. And have compassion for it all, you know? Love that extends to everyone, including yourself, including your enemies, you know? I think this is coming in your future. Something passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. A passionate relationship that's not only good for your heart, but also your soul. I mean, let's be real. Passion for the body. That looks good. You know, we can all get to a beautiful place, even if we're in something terrible. We just have to do the work to get there. I feel like the sacred geometry has served in these readings of telling us like how to get to our future, you know, our good future. I love that all of the futures were positive and something to look forward to. Just do the work. All right, I love you guys. I had a lot of fun doing this for my birthday, from me to you. You know, in India, on people's birthdays, they do things for other people. Maybe I picked that up there when I went there. All right, bye.